We've been dealing with rain pretty much all day today, but despite that, temperatures actually back to normal today. Highs hitting the low 50s in Westfield and Springfield, which is actually not too bad at all. Breezes have been light, and yes, it has been very damp, unfortunately. Now, as we take a look at the weather pattern ahead, things get interesting as we head toward the start of April. So this system is actually currently on its way out. We're going to be dealing with some gusty breezes, but the low pressure center will actually shift off to our north and east. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday, all looking dry, even into Monday. We get a little bit of a ridge that tries to push back into New England. So temperatures will be seasonably mild. Nothing crazy, but it'll be a nice couple of days at least. Then we have this big upper level low that's going to be diving down through the Great Lakes and swinging into New England for several days next week. Now, the upper level low is going to produce some unsettled conditions, but it's also going to bring in some cooler air. So from Tuesday to Thursday of next week, it is looking chilly and unsettled. And you know what that means. It's still early April, so there could be a little winter weather in the mix. As we take a look at just the daily high temperatures, we've got mid-50s on tap for this weekend. Monday is actually looking milder. Cloud cover increases Monday afternoon, and then we're going to sink back into the 40s. Now, this is just for Springfield, so there's the chance that some in the hills and definitely up in Franklin County may not get out of the 30s for at least one day next week. However, if you're not a fan of that, which by April, I don't think any of us really are, the eastern half of the country is going to start going back warm. And in fact, going out through April 5th to 11th, it is looking likely that we'll be trending above normal temperature wise. So we will get back to maybe some nicer conditions because not only is it trending warmer, it's also leaning drier than normal. So we will get a break in the wet weather coming up in the next week or so. We just have to get through next week, which is looking a little wonky. Right now we're dealing with rain, some heavier rain coming up out of the south. So increasing, I would say, coverage in rain. I think the rain's going to back westward a little bit. So even though Berkshire County hasn't seen much today, you'll likely pick up a little bit of rain tonight. Rain becoming more moderate across the valley and heavy out east. So if you're planning on traveling along the Mass Pike out east, 84 in Connecticut, you're definitely going to be dealing with more soggy conditions. But the rain is on its way out tonight. We'll see it come to an end from west to east during the overnight. Cloud cover lingers Friday morning, but even that will shift out. We'll stay partly cloudy to mostly sunny Friday afternoon. Gusty breezes out of the northwest, wind gusting anywhere between 20 and 30 miles an hour. Then as we head into Friday night, skies are mostly clear. Temperatures chilly, but we're still breezy, so no frost. Then we go into Saturday, some scattered cloud cover, which increases by the end of the day. An upper level disturbance passing through, bringing a brief rain or even snow shower during the overnight, but I don't think we're going to see much, if anything. I think it's going to be a little bit less in coverage than that. But there is the chance for some maybe few fair weather flakes, I guess, for early Sunday morning. Other than that, I think we'll just have early clouds giving way to some afternoon sun. So for Easter Sunday, not a bad forecast. It's actually going to be pretty close to average with highs in the lower to middle 50s and more sun for the afternoon. It is still going to be breezy, though, to wrap up the weekend. Monday looking decent. Then we've got rain on tap Tuesday, Wednesday, and possibly showers on Thursday. But there could also be some snow in the mix, mainly right now across the high terrain and especially into northern New England. Temperatures start warming up by next weekend. Chris and Abby.